Hello and welcome to the weekly Asylum and Immigration Reform Recap, where I share with you 5 recent stories of interest for asylum seekers and those wanting to stay up to date on immigration news. This week, we're discussing
Trump vows sweeping immigration changes, citing Hamas attacks as catalyst. A report counters the open border claim, shows a fortified U.S. Mexico boundary. DHS reinstates program to speed up asylum processing at the southern border. Biden proposes a settlement to aid migrant families separated under Trump. And statistics from July 2023 signal a dramatic immigration crackdown.
I'm Brian Manning, and I used to be an asylum officer with the government, but now, as an asylum lawyer, I help immigrants all over the country to secure their future in America through asylum. All right, let's get to the news. First up,
Trump drops a bombshell. A wall is not enough. In a dramatic turn of events, former President Donald Trump vows to overhaul America's immigration system if re-elected, citing recent attacks by Hamas in Israel as a catalyst for action. Trump promises to reinstate and expand his signature travel ban on predominantly Muslim countries, implement strong ideological screening, and suspend refugee resettlements. But he doesn't stop there. He aims to aggressively deport individuals with jihadist sympathies and revoke the student visas of radical anti-American and anti-Semitic foreigners. This sweeping plan has set off alarms and would face legal challenges. Meanwhile, other Republican candidates like Tim Scott and Florida Governor Ron DeSantis join the chorus, advocating for similar hardline stances. As the Israel-Hamas conflict escalates, so does the immigration rhetoric stateside.
And up next for update number 2.
Contrary to the buzz about an open border between the U.S. and Mexico, evidence suggests a heavily fortified boundary, according to a new report. While the Biden administration faces increasing numbers of migrants and asylum seekers, conservative figures like Representative Jim Jordan claim that Democrats advocate for an open border. However, the southern frontier is more guarded now than ever before. Since 1992, the number of Border Patrol agents has quadrupled, reaching nearly 20,000. Wall constructions, high-tech surveillance, and additional outposts have ramped up security. The U.S. hasn't truly had an open border since the 1920s. Border security escalated significantly during the Clinton era and post-September 11th. Open border rhetoric primarily gained traction during the Obama administration and continues today as Republican politicians make unfounded claims that Biden supports open border policies.
All right, it's time for our third immigration update.
The Department of Homeland Security announced that it is reinstating a program aimed at expediting the sluggish asylum process, which often takes years due to court backlogs. Initiated in May 2022, but then put on pause, the program allows U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, not just immigration judges, to decide certain asylum cases for people who come to the U.S. southern border without a visa. The goal is to cut down wait times from years to mere months, purportedly ensuring protection for those who qualify and prompt removal for those who don't. The program applies to certain adults and families entering so-called expedited removal proceedings, but excludes unaccompanied children. As of mid-October 2023, 9 cities, chosen for their robust legal programs, have been included in this program, which is called the Asylum Merits Interview Process.
By the way, if you want to stay updated on asylum and immigration reform news, then be sure to press the subscribe button and the bell icon so that you don't miss the next video. Okay, moving on, we're ready for update number 4.
Nearly 5 years after the enactment of a controversial migrant family separation policy under Trump, the Biden administration takes a major step to address the lasting impact, proposing to settle a lawsuit by providing social and legal benefits to affected families while restricting future separations. The settlement offers asylum opportunities and support services, but no financial compensation. Some call it an important start to help families, but it cannot fully undo the harm. Though around 750 families have been recently reunited, hundreds remain separated. The agreement aims to continue efforts to locate those families as advocates struggle to contact all those impacted by the heavily criticized policy.
And finally, our 5th immigration update for this week.
In July 2023, U.S. Customs and Border Protection officers issued an unprecedented 44,900 notices to appear to immigrants at ports of entry, shattering previous records. These notices to appear kickstart removal proceedings, and their use has spiked under the Biden administration. For perspective, CBP issued a staggering 280,000 notices to appear in just the first 10 months of fiscal year 2023, a monumental leap from 95,000 the previous year. This phenomenon marks a clear departure from both the Obama and Trump administrations. Interestingly, the Biden administration saw 3 major surges in issuance of this document, culminating in July 2023's record high.
And that concludes this week's immigration news. If you want to win asylum in the United States, then you should call my office today. We help people all over the country, so It doesn't matter where you are. Call us now to schedule an asylum strategy session so that we can assist you in securing your future in America through asylum. Again, I'm Brian Manning, and it's an honor to serve you in your